Ladies and gentlemen, the time has hit 0 and the song is now done, even though there was none. I hope you all know what that means. I think it's time for some fun. Don't you think? Alright, let me just get some nice music up. That should be the right music. There we go. Let's get ourselves into the chat and get our players. Oh. Oops, if I click the right one. Whoops. I think it's time for some fun. Don't you think? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone to Ception Check. You must have rolled pretty high to find our quiet little stream. Once again, I am Thank you, audience. I am Brownie, your game master for tonight, and joining us is the ragtag crew as you. Hopefully, know and love them. Joined by Aeon.
Hello.
Floof.
Well, dip me in green paint and call me a pickle because I am done dealing with this shit.
We're joined by Heidi. Okay.
Hello.
There she is. Yeah, she is there. Alright. And since I know he wants to be last, I'm gonna skip the other one that's coming up. We're joined by Dell.
Hoi, everybody.
By Hannah.
Hello.
By Lena.
If I had some green paint, I would soak him in the crap.
And also joined by our other We're also joined by our other guest, Knight.
Hello.
And since I know he normally has one of these ready to go, go on, Theon.
This was made at the request of Heidi.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
If it was possible to make an animation right now, I would be.
Nice.
I'd rather not hurt myself trying.
Hey, feel free to give me ideas.
No, stop, please. Think of the audience. No, wait.
Think of the copyright.
No. I know you're thinking about it, but yeah, no. I know what you're thinking, Hannah, but don't worry. That's not quite copyright because Moonbase Alpha is kind of an interesting one.
I would say the counter is more, don't drive Brownie at the wall. How's that?
Moonbase Alpha is just
Moonbase Alpha is a magic thing of wonderfulness, and there's one text-to-speech program, and people should be happy that we get to abuse such a thing.
That's you.
I'm gonna say, you sound like the unicorns from freaking Charlie the Unicorn, talking about Candy Mountain.
Speaking of Candy Mountain, we should probably get to the sweet actual game we're trying to play.
yes.
It's fine. Everyone's in a good mood. Let's all keep this up in a great mood. So, first of all, to those of you who are our official D&D players, official D&D watchers, should I say, last week we didn't get through our Monu campaign episode because Chopper was away starting off a new job, and concerning the shit that these guys have been thrown into for that escapade, I think it'd be more fun if he was there. The worst part is I don't know who's aware of what's going to happen, but I'm going to keep it all quiet. Well, fine. Maybe we'll just get Shugo to say it if Chopper screams his head off. Major profanity.
You're right, sorry.
Anyway,
I
players.
think I can get him to record that and give it to you.
I mean, that might be an idea later. I might ask him about that. We'll
You
consider
were
that.
saying not to give Thean ideas.
Stop. Stop. Anyway,
He'll take something and run with it.
possibly. Anyway, members of the audience, I hope you're ready for some fun tonight. Players, are we ready to roll?
Yep.
Baby.
Alright, let's do this.
I
So,
also...
because I don't think this train will move otherwise.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I do not have the hype train song yet. I will get to
Like, pretty.
not that.
Nah, I'm not
Also,
gonna do it.
yeah. Also, I would like to thank. I would also like to point out, by the way, yes, I did notice that someone, you guys in the chat, also said he got new music. Holy crap! Yes, I got Hollow Knight music.
Nice.
Oh, Hollow Knight.
Just to
nice.
verify, I would like to stress one thing. I am not a fan of Hollow Knight, but I will not disrespect anything because the music is bad.
Wait, is the music good or bad?
It's good.
Okay.
I like the Grim Trip music.
Sucks like you haven't even gotten past a certain point yet. I'm like, I'm stuck.
I'll-
Anyway,
It's a-
Not the only one.
Yeah.
I
Anywho,
need to play that Metroidvania.
anyway.
yes.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's a proper question. It's a proper question.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Players, since you're ready to roll, let us dive into tonight's episode of Ception Check. Because last time, Team Unity.
Because it's water.
Thank you. Let the DM speak. Yes, last time the DM didn't leave you all on a horrible cliffhanger. This time, for Thean,
Yes.
for Thean's happiness inbound.
Thank you.
Last time, Team Unity, whilst enjoying some time at Dewford Beach in order to deal with a certain situation with Arlen and his fashion shoot, ended up encountering the mighty Waylord that has been entrusted with the powers of Kyogre, known as Deep Blue. With a little bit of luck that the fact that they saved the child beforehand, by a little bit of luck, but also from a past experience of Momoko, you managed to have a moment with Deep Blue where you had the chance to travel inside it to go down to its sanctuary to deal with some trespassers because Deep Blue was unable to traverse the inner sanctums itself due to its obvious size. At this point, you all made your way inside, and along the way, you encountered a certain member of the police force, of all things. You discovered Rook, a member of... I had this written down and I lost track of it again.
Good job.
I know. Aeon, help!
Assistance, please.
Yeah,
Are we talking?
of
We're
Rook.
talking about this little investigator. Yeah,
Yes, yes. What was the team he was a part of again?
Rook. I have him in the character names. I should have his team. The Pokemon Investigation Unit of International Study.
Thank you very
That's
much.
it.
Thank you. I remember. Thank you. Anyway, you discovered Rook with an Azumarill of a different color, but whilst you guys were preparing to go inside the Sanctum deeper, where it had been revealed that Lilac of Team Rocket, with a connection to Elizabeth, was setting up shop of some kind. But as they were making their way back, Momoko had an encounter with apparently a inhabitant of Deep Blue from earlier on in the form of Shiona. Did I say that right, or was it Shixona?
Shixona.
Shixona, thank you very much. Sorry,
No worries.
of Shixona. It was revealed that Shixona was diving for pearls of some kind, only to anger Deep Blue. And in a moment of unity of, pun intended, of some kind, you all managed to regroup, dive into the cavern further, and deal with Lilac and the intruders, but not without Elizabeth having a moment with her old friend, as well as an old member of Team Rocket, in the form of Dr. Grayson. In the process, you dealt with the situation in hand, and not only did you deal with her, but the Team Rocket goons that were around, with some more physical than others, in the form of Arlen destroying a person's Pokeballs of some kind.
You got them done.
Chris's recording was his master balls.
There you go.
I kicked him in the Gen 4s.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure there's a song about being kicked in the balls.
Let's not go there. But also, you managed to. But also, in the process, you managed to prevent a Chootle from being taken away. But Momoko accidentally going a bit more power and destroying the key with Blossom's Razor Leaf by mistake.
Uh-oh.
I forgot about that.
Thank you. But after everything had calmed down, you understood that the battle was over, and Elizabeth and Tycho, standing in front of a partially knocked down Lilac.
Yeah.
Battle.
Oh yeah. Tycho straight up decked her in the face.
Yes, and knocked it to the ground, which during that time the battle had ended after technically that had been going on. But in the process, that was where we left off. So, Team Unity. You do get the sense at this point that the battle is over. All of the goons have been knocked down out cold for some other reasons more than others. And at this point,
Poor guy.
Lilac is sort of just sat on the ground, sort of hand on her cheek, looking up at both Tycho and Elizabeth, while the rest of you have all dealt with your situation. So, Team Unity, I ask you to get started. What would you like to do?
Right.
Aren't those two in a cat fight?
Oh, oops.
It's presumed. All right. So I tell you what. How about we do this one at a time? That might be easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So let's deal with one group at a time. So Group A being of Kemplar, Louise, and Momoko, dealing with the Team Rocket grunts with the Chootle. What are you guys doing?
Oh, all right. I'm going to go up to the Team Rocket grunt right here, and I'm going to search his person for any Pokemon and Pokeballs.
Okay. Make a perception check for me. Hey, that's the name of the show!
Name of the
We
show.
make that check every time!
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Perception.
You're stealing his possessions. Does that make us no better than them?
You never know that. Alright, 8.
They still Pokemon.
You do find the Pokeball that was left of him of his Geodude. That's all you find. But you also do see at least and you do find at least another bit of broken key that was left in the pocket.
Wasn't that the guy with the Houndour?
It was, you're right. Sorry, I mixed up my two grunts.
Okay. So he has a
Pokeball with a
So he has
Houndour and a broken key.
Okay. So I'm gonna put the Pokeball with the Houndour in the red backpack.
Okay.
Stealing his Pokemon!
Yeah.
Well, sorry, carry on.
Okay. And I'm also gonna take the piece of the broken key and put it into the backpack.
Okay. Kemplar, Momoko, what are you two doing?
I think I'm going to try and attempt having Blossom try and slice off the top of the cage.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. Okay. Roll another Razor Leaf attack for me, please. Kemplar, while she's doing that, what are you doing?
What he's gonna do really just kind of depends on what she rolls, because he's gonna want to help out the Toodle.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, roll damage, I'm guessing.
Just roll the straight attack. We need to see if you aim for the cage. Aim for a specific part of the cage, because you're aiming for the top of the cage. It needs to be a proper accuracy check.
Okay, so that would be show all.
Yes. Okay. That is a 9 minus 4 for that. A 5. Okay. doesn't clear it completely off, but it does slice off a nice corner chunk of it. But it's not big enough for Choodle to get through, but it at least looks like it's about half the size of Choodle at this point. So it's almost there, but not quite.
Okay. So now Kemplar and Openor are gonna get closer. I should probably move Openor out of the way. You.
Yeah.
And that hole that she just made. How malleable is the metal?
You can tell by that it's looking like a proper sort of steel cage.
Steel cage, not malleable whatsoever.
Not that you can tell.
All right. So what if I got Openor to use poison needle point blank on the flap that opened up? Wait, better question. The flap is pointed upwards or downwards into the cage?
Basically, the top of the cage where she aimed at, it was the bit that didn't have, basically the keyhole door is actually facing towards Elizabeth and Tycho. The roof of the cage is like a normal state roof of the cage.
Okay, I'm trying to ask about the hole that was punched into.
Okay, my apologies. It's basically right at the top. At this point, it's this corner.
Yeah, the top corner.
Yeah,
I'm asking.
Yeah, but what he wants to know.
I'm asking if there's like a bent metal
Okay.
that's either like sticking up in a way or.
Yeah, he's asking you if the corner that Blossom got open was bent upwards or downwards.
Okay, now I get it. Okay, basically, stay there. You know what? I'm gonna do a quick roll for that. I don't even fucking know. Pointing up.
Pointing up.
Yes.
So would we be able to bypass accuracy if I were to use poison needle? Probably not.
Okay. Well, while Kemplar's deciding that, we'll go quickly to the other group.
Oh man, I just made up a mind.
All right, go on, Thean. Do it quick. What do you got?
I was gonna get ready for the Jeopardy theme at some point.
Are you all right in there, little Choodle?
Choodle.
You want to get out of there?
Choodle.
I'm gonna guess that means yes.
Okay. There are two ways we can get you out. One is I try to bend this thing up and over more. When she says this, grabbing the flap of the cage that's been bent upwards.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could probably catch you and you could come with us for a bit. What is it you want to do?
Joe? It tilts its head.
I don't think he understands you.
Okay. Templar, that I guess is going to hold a Pokeball. It's wide enough for his arm at least, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Kemplar is going to grab a Pokeball or bring it down into the cage and say, if you want to come with us, join us on our little adventures, you can jump into this ball. Otherwise, I'll bust this cage open for you.
Joe. It sort of looks down away from the ball.
Down and away from the ball?
Yeah, it's looking away from the ball.
Oh, there's the answer then.
All right. Yep, we're busting it out. Kemplar's going to take his arm out of the hole, put the Pokeball back in the way, and he's going to instruct Openor to point blank that little flap on top.
Oh, okay, this is going to be a hell of a check to do it a little bit pinpoint, though.
Yeah.
No, he's like literally instructed Beedrill to get up close and personal with that flap so that he can blast it open.
Okay, what are you using?
I've only got one attacking move other than struggle.
I believe that would be Poison Needle, correct?
Well, Poison Sting. I could use Poison Sting, but I think honestly, struggle's probably the better one to break it open, because then that way I don't accidentally hurt the Choodle in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last chance to really miss the hole.
Well, if it's, I highly doubt it's big enough for Beedrill to break through, so struggle is honestly the best bet.
Yeah.
All
Fair
right.
enough.
You going for a struggle?
Yeah, you want me to roll accuracy, right?
Roll a full struggle.
Full struggle, I believe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, show all for the struggle. Oof!
Just hit the cage. Just barely.
Just barely hit the cage. And I'll say because of that nice 31, you rolled max damage on that, by the way.
I did?
You did!
Wow.
He rolled max
Whoa.
damage on struggle. Alright, you know what? Because it's a max, I'll
Nice.
say you do manage to... You manage to break a bit more, and the Choodle sort of just quickly just jumps out of the cage. I just realized, you know what? I'm going to just say it. I'll just say that the thing's gone. And at that point, the Choodle looks at you, sort of gives a nod, and it makes a break towards the entrance.
Oh.
Bye, little friend.
Choodle!
Oh, apparently he's all done and everything. He's fast for Choodle, though.
I didn't know turtles could move that fast.
That's what I saw with the first one once.
Okay, so that's done. Group B, we'll go with the other big group. So that's Hannah, Shixona, Arlen, Rook, and it's pretty much everyone else except Tycho and
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Well, Reggie is technically within that group.
Yeah, technically. I mean, you still get one. All right. So anyway, what are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna check out the Grun's pockets to see if there's any Pokeballs or anything of value.
Ah, okay.
The spoils of war.
Make a
Bodies now.
make a perception check. Hey, it's like D&D was proper.
Roll credit. Oh wait, we already did.
Yeah,
that.
we
Hold
already
on,
did
let
that
me
one.
just-
A 12. Okay. Inside, you do discover the Geodude. You do discover the Pokeball with the Geodude, but you also do discover something else. You
what's
you
it?
you discover a black key.
Black key? Guys, I found something.
Arling, Shixona, and Rook are able to see this key at this point.
Alright.
So you guys have that if you wish to play with that.
I wonder where this black key goes to.
Did anyone see a black lock anywhere?
Black box?
Black lock.
Shut up!
Black Rock Bar and Grill.
No.
Oh wait, Reggie's making a break. It looks like.
Oh god.
Oh, there's two Reggies! There are two Reggies!
So
They're twinsy.
is Reggie checking the cage?
There's a cage around that horsey?
Yeah, there is.
We don't see a cage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did I not? Oh, I know what I. Okay, I knew what I forgot to do this entire time. Whoops.
And it's in a cage.
Whoops. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I
There we go.
see what's? Can I you look around to see if there's anything that matches for the key?
Sure. Make a. You know what? Make another perception check for me, please.
Hold on a sec.
No
Sorry,
worries.
the
Yep.
Called out to
Oh, I've got to do with it. Another 12. Okay. Different. Really? You rolled the exact same numbers, but but you swapped the 5 and the 4. Okay.
They're hacks, we're chance, and we're lucky.
Okay. So Hannah, nothing sticks out of the ordinary, but you do get it because Reggie is over there. I will say, for the context of this, you discover that Reggie is standing in front of a black cage.
I go over to Reggie.
Yeah.
Hey, Reggie, what are you staring at?
And as you get there closer, you see there in the cage, beaten, bruised, and struggling to keep an eye open, is another horsey in the cage.
And Reggie is trying to console that horsey.
Yeah, Hannah. Oh, god damn it! I forgot about your toot. Okay. So Reggie's just doing that back and forth. The other horsey is just struggling. It does see you approach, Hannah, and it tries to shuffle itself back to the very back of the cage.
Hey, it's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. And I show him the key. I'm here to get you out.
Roll a charm check for me, please, Hannah.
Oh God.
Roll really fucking high right now.
Oh god.
Oh. 18 with 5d6, and we got 1 crit, both failed and success. Okay. Give me a second.
I know my charm is really expert, but still.
Yeah, okay. It looks at you really scared, like it doesn't know what to think. It notices the key, and it just slowly nods its head. Just very slowly.
I use it to unlock the cage
Alright.
and say, it's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I didn't want me to click that. Sorry.
Yep, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, you, with a flick of the key...
And then Reggie will go up to the other horsey and softly nuzzle it.
Oh.
Aw.
Yeah, they just have a little bit of that in Sitch. Yeah, no worries, Shixona. Yeah, so basically,
Just horsies being cute.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so to some of that ability, Knight, so you're aware what Medic Train does. Basically, if you use a restorative item, it basically means that it normally would skip the turn. But if you use Medic Trainer, you can use an item and it still gives them a move to do.
Yeah, I realized that after the fact, obviously.
No, it's fair. It's a proper question. Okay, so right now that's what's happening there. Rook is actually going to go up to the Team Rocket grunt for a minute, look down at it, and just goes, I have never in my life ever seen a man taken down just like that. Arlen, I take it this is your doing?
Arlen's just going to sit there, one arm sort of wrapped around his extremely sore ribs. Yeah, that was me. And I'm going to walk over, Arlen's going to walk over to the grunt, raise up his left foot again, and use it to push the grunt off the rock so he can sit down. It's really killing him.
As it does, the grunt's there on the ground and he goes, oh. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing with this later. Still, what about... And he turns and he notices Elizabeth and Tycho with Lilac. So, back to you
that's
two.
our cue, I guess.
Back to you two for the moment. So, Elizabeth, Tycho. Lilac is just sat there on the ground, hand on her cheek, just looking up after Tycho basically just smacked her. And she just sort of like...
No, he didn't smack her, he punched her.
Smack, punched. You basically hit. Either or.
Yeah, I know.
It's alright, I get it. Alright.
Before he does anything else, on the corner of his eye, he notices the injured horsey over there, and immediately rushes over to there.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
So, to my side.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's fine. I'll allow. Yeah, I'll say that passes on there. I'll pass this on there.
Oh my gosh!
Okay. Well.
What happened?
This horsey was very
I'm not
injured.
talking to you. I'm talking to Reggie.
Wow.
Well, fair enough. All right. Anyway,
Reggie, what happened to this other horsey?
he sort of
what
toots
happened
back.
to this other horsey? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So, yeah, Reggie is just sort of nuzzling as best it can. It's sort of roll a Pokemon education check for me, Tycho.
All right.
God, pissy much?
He is stressed out right now.
That's fair. That's
Wish
fair.
I could turn back time.
All right, Elizabeth. While this is going on, Elizabeth, Lilac
Yes.
just sort of just shakes her head, looks up at you, and just goes,
Well,
Ooh.
You gotta be shit.
Still a really high roll though.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so Lilac just sort of
Still
looks at you and just
no.
goes, that one knows how to throw at least a punch. Oh,
Yeah, sorry about that. He's a bit testy.
testy.
Still,
I swear, testy. I
it
swear.
wasn't warranted. It wasn't unwarranted.
No, but I swear his rage would give a primate a run for its money, nearly. Oh.
Ouch.
She wouldn't be
Yeah.
wrong.
You hear that, Tycho? You're strong now.
Alright.
You think you're a strong boy, but I am strong.
Okay, Heavy. Anyway, so she
No,
look.
no, that's a Senior Pello reference.
Anyway.
Thank you. I'm trying to get the story going.
Anyway, sorry.
Thank you. Alright, so she looks at you, Elizabeth, and she goes, well, you beat us there. So what now?
Now, you tell me what the fuck is going on here.
She sort of hesitantly just looks at the ground, then looks back up at you. Roll a charm or intimidation for me, depend your choice.
I was hoping that she would continue punching. I had written something in advance.
damn. Disappointed.
Wait a second. This isn't the right action. Disappointed!
Even though intimidated is my stronger trait.
Oh, wait, your charm is 1d6?
And
Yep.
she rolled a nat 6.
She rolled a
Damn.
nat 6, okay.
I had a good feeling about it. I'm glad I stuck with that feeling.
That's fair. Alright, we'll get to Tycho in just a second there. So Lilac looks and just goes, I don't know if I can say everything. He might be listening still.
At this point, I just kneel down in front of her and I sigh. Look, if you don't want to spill everything, I get it. But I heard something on that recording, or whatever it was. He's blackmailing you, ain't he?
Yes. Yes, he is.
I knew it.
Well, since you heard about that one, he's got my little brother. He's got my little brother Joseph.
Your little brother?
I never talked about him before, but we weren't on very good terms for a while. And she looks over and she sees Rook approaching, and Rook goes, "Right then, miss. I believe
Hold
you..."
it, Rook. I'm getting information.
With respect, Missy, I believe that is my job as a member of the investigation team about this. I understand your connection, so I'm willing to give an opportunity, but please, you can either step aside or leave the questioning to me.
Ha! Like you'd be able to get some clean answers out of them. And I say this with a smirk on my face. Look, just trust me on this one, alright? Leave it to me. If anything comes up or if things get dicey, I'll let you know.
Alright, but I'm keeping within distance just in case.
Fair enough.
And he steps back a little, but what he then does as he steps back, he pulls out a notepad and just watches you with a sort of glare of some kind, and then just intently just stares at Lilac.
I flip him off.
Hey!
Well,
Casually
that
flip him
escalated
off,
quickly.
and then I will go back to turning to Lilac.
I laugh softly to myself. Oh, I like her. She's fun.
At this
I think
point,
we get along well.
at this point, Mochi the Pikachu looks over at you, Shixona, and just sort of just nods, going, "Pika." All right. So he's just watching you. So Lilac looks back at you and just goes, "Joseph, he's about 5 years younger than me. You see, when Team Rocket was disbanded, I was given the opportunity with the Academy to try to change things around. But somehow, Grayson found out about him. And when he came back, most of us here are blackmailed of some kind. He said that if we didn't help him out of any kind, there was a high chance that, well, I think the short version is we wouldn't be able to see the other end of the blackmail, if you catch my drift."
Dirty, cheating, rotten son of a...
Yeah, listen, I
I'm not even
understand.
gonna finish that.
Listen, Hound. I am sorry that this has resorted to this. I really do. But we had really no alternative. The only thing that we know is we saw all of us here. We've all seen fates about them, at least small as examples, and if we didn't do what he said... Listen, he may not have liked me joining Team Rocket with this whole scenario, but if I
get it. I get it, Lilac. I just give her a tight hug. You don't need to tell me twice that family's important. I know that better than anyone. Trust me when I say that I will make sure that this gets righted. You'll see your little brother again. I swear it.
At this point, I will say, with Rook making the announcement and things, by the way, everyone around the area would have at least heard Rook sort of spade the part, except for those at the cage at the back, just as the heads up. So I will say this to everyone else: if anyone else wants to intervene or do anything, you guys have the opportunity, except for Hannah and Tycho. Just
Did
as the heads up.
So did everybody hear what Elizabeth and Lilac were talking about?
I sort of did that as the sad tone, but I will say, for the context of this moment, I'll say yes. I'll allow everyone to have an opportunity to hear it.
Okay, so we need to make a check of some sort?
You know what? If you guys want to say you're listening out, if you guys want to have a chance to listen to the conversation, roll a perception check. Well, Shixona said that she looks down in thought, so I will say Shixona, Rook, and Momoko are just in range for them to hear some of this. For Kemplar, Louise, and Arlen, make a perception check if you want to continue listening from your ends.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Is that a critical, Arlen?
One of them is a 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Theon, what happened to your roll?
Apparently today is a bad day for dice. I mean, 4 is my unlucky number, and 28 is a multiple.
Kepler's become hard of hearing.
Yeah. No, I'm saying you're more focused of listening. I'll say if anything else, Kepler's more focused on sort of like, the Choodle ran away from me.
He's not sad about it. He's like, he's not sad about it. He's like, man, I made a new friend today.
That just quickly ran away from Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, new friend.
Yeah. All right.
I want to keep it a long arm's distance.
Yeah. Louise, I will say Louise is more distracted. I'll say Louise is just more distracted by maybe Puppet just floating around, just trying to do what it does best.
All right.
And Arlen, you do catch wind of this conversation. So you're able to hear this as well. So yeah, so right now, Momoko, Shixona, and Arlen are the only ones who hear this conversation. If Kemplar and Louise want to, they can move closer and be involved if they wish to, but I will say the family remark, those three hear.
Okay.
So Momoko basically is in range to hear that. So if Momoko, Arlen, and Shixona want to react and be involved, you can do. The others will do that as it goes, okay?
Okay.
Arlen's just doing that thing where like he's eavesdropping but trying to look like he's not.
Okay.
We're trying to be discreet, are we?
You can try to hide it if you want, Arlen.
Kemplar is going to move one space backward so he can sit on the ground with Beedrill and inspect his.
One question is Louise still channeling Puppet?
Yes, actually, yes.
Okay, with shared senses. So I'm gonna have Puppet move close.
Oh, clever. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that. That's clever. That's clever. Shared senses. That's good. All right. Arlen with a wow, that's low for you.
I'm starting to think that some of our best stats are going to be rolling low today, and some of our worst stats are going to be rolling high.
I'm looking forward to this.
Uh-oh.
All
I guess
right.
we'll see when it comes to combat or education for me.
Yep. Okay. So Kemplar is there. So yeah. So at this point, Lilac looks around, just goes. It appears that we're attracting an audience.
And I released the hug.
Look, I don't know who you guys have to do with each other, who your family is, but clearly you have some sort of history together. And you, I look at Lilac, seem to have some troubles that you need help with. What exactly is the whole background? Because I'm obviously missing a whole story here, and obviously being a latecomer onto this and being dumped by that whale order. Yeah, I'm gonna need some background here.
To put it bluntly, she is my former mentor from Team Rocket, and they've been blackmailed into serving again. And the blackmail in question happens to be a hostage situation.
Ugh. Riola growls beside me in irritation at the insinuation of harm.
Riola just does that. Rook at this point looks and just goes, so Lilac, mind if I ask you a question? What is it, officer? Involving these blackmails, is it just all of you in this room, or are there others? To my knowledge, I think it's at least maybe 60% of us right now. The other 40%, I would say, are doing this because they were promised cash beyond their wildest dreams about this. And I don't know if it was greed or they need the money somehow, but they chose to go along with it. I'm just doing this for my brother. I want Joseph back.
Your brother was taken by these guys?
Yes. I don't know how they even found him. I kept everything hidden. I kept everything hidden in order to try to keep everyone safe. But
That's the one thing about Team Rocket. No matter how well hidden something is, they'll always find a way to get to it.
Amen. Trust me, I've tried keeping things in the dark about my family. And, well, look at that got me.
I gave a quiet sigh. That's the thing about keeping skeletons in the closet. Sometimes when you have too many, they start spilling out. Can't hide too many forever. But clearly, I look at Lilac. You need some help. Is there any way to get your brother with help to get him out of that situation?
Well, she's sort of... Elizabeth, with you being close, you do see this. You see her bite her lip a little bit, and she looks away, kind of rather trying to be resilient a little bit. But then she sort of sighs, and she puts her hand into a small little satchel. Rook at this point looks and just goes, "Goldie, get close. Azura!" As if to say preparing herself. And she pulls out a small stone tablet of some kind.
It's a stone, Luigi.
It's a football! I chiseled it!
It's a Pokeball! I touched it!
Alright, we're at the hammer and chisel here.
Alright. So she looks and just goes, "Well, Dr. Grayson said that if I brought this to him, we'd be able to figure something. I would be able to maybe get the chance to see him, but... Well, concerning how this went, I don't know, but... I shouldn't even be showing this. This is jeopardizing things."
Hey, it's okay. It's alright. I just look around and I'm going... Can I make a perception check to see if I can see any cameras or any hidden devices?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright.
I will say because of your background with Team Rocket, roll it with advantage.
Alright. Let's see,
Advantage of
perception.
what?
Haha.
So basically with advantage, roll it twice, take the highest result.
Oh.
Oh, thank God you did, because...
Oh,
No.
there we go. Ooh, that was a good save.
Yeah?
From a critical fail to a critical roll.
Hey! Wow. All right.
Bad or something good, take your pick.
So, Elizabeth, with your
Yes.
knowledge of Team Rocket of the past, you're able to at least recall that sometimes amongst the Team Rocket grunts, sometimes they have hidden microphones on them.
Alright. I call out to Kemplar and Arlen, and I essentially say, check their bodies.
You
See
got
anything
it.
strange? Crush it.
And Kemplar's gonna go run over to this body, now we gotta check it.
Yep, Puppet overheard this, so Louise, you overhear this as well, so it's your choice if you want to search that as well. Shixona, you said any sort of check for trying to relate to someone. That would be a charm check to maybe see if you can commune with them.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Alright,
Yeah,
so...
I'm going. Yeah.
Go ahead, Del.
Okay, I'm going to check the grunt. I'm going to check the grunt for anything suspicious.
Okay, Kemplar's doing that one. Arlen, are you doing that one at all?
Yeah, Alan will lean over very gingerly, try and drag him closer and rifle through his pockets.
Okay, I would like the three of you to roll a perception check with advantage because of Elizabeth's knowledge.
Oh, I was going to ask if I could strip them naked, but that works too.
No.
7. Oh,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
7.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Aeon! 3d6 and you got 1 away from max roll.
Aw. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm very familiar with this man's prowess.
Oh my God!
With my move.
What are these rolls?
I got the good rolls
Those are
again!
freaking good, let me tell you that.
Okay.
It's like bullshit logic today, isn't it?
Okay, Kemplar and Arlen, on your 2 grunts, you do find a small wired device leading to a tiny gray box.
Oh shit.
Louise, you are unable to find one on their body at all.
All right. Can I check? Okay. Can I take off the hat?
You know what? Concerning their roles and things, yeah, okay. You take off the hat, and inside the hat, there is a wired device leading to a grey box.
Hats off to you, Mel.
In fact, Kemplar and Arlen, I would say because of the fact of those two and you saying that, you're able to discern all three of them have them in the hats. So Lilac is gonna look back over it and just goes, "You don't know if he's listening. I don't even know what the heck this even is. All I was told was just come down here, come grab it, and any free Pokemon we try to get for the sake of things, and...
Relax, relax. We'll take care of it, alright? Like I said, we'll get your brother back.
I think I know what Louise is about to do.
Oh. Louise. Oh, sorry, Louise, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna have Louise toss the hat with the device into the water.
Oh!
She is! I knew it!
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, hang on, really?
Rama just threw the gun's pocket, resisted the urge to kick him in the Sinnoh region once again. Found something! Yeah, you threw...
earlier, so...
Run this joke into the ground.
That's fine.
Throw that hat in the water like a freaking frisbee.
Okay, so
Let's
Louise...
hope it doesn't float back.
Gotta get them cheer games in. Ding 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 ding.
So Louise...
What?
Louise, as you approach the water...
Uh-oh.
Submarine.
As you approach the water's edge, something does grace your vision. I would like you to roll perception or occult for me, please.
Ooh,
Wait, what?
Oh!
a cult. Definitely a cult.
Okay, roll occult
I
for me,
get the
please.
feeling I know what's coming.
Whoa!
Wow!
Holy shit!
The girl!
23, 24, 27.
Okay.
30.
There's so
I was like, let's
much
keep the numbers
critical.
going.
There's... What is happening today?
Oh!
Well, I can say this. We got critical rolls today.
Oh, bra-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm just gonna say this right now.
Worth it.
I'm questioning the good things.
All right. So,
Oral curse.
as you look into the water, you see a familiar looking hole in the water.
Hmm?
And familiar to you, the hole in the water, a face stares from beyond.
Oh, hell yes.
He's back.
Somebody
Ah,
pick up the
shit.
phone.
Here we go again.
Because I
Yep.
fucking called it!
So, Louise, you find Giratina as it looks out and just goes, "It appears you have become more perceptive. Very interesting."
Suppose I have.
All this truth and lying. Tell me, how do you feel about the fact that hidden away was something of this level?
Does it matter?
But isn't family important?
How would I know? I don't even remember my own family.
Then it appears you are in need of maybe a lesson or two. But in time, You're doing well, you know.
How so?
Let's just say I'm enjoying the sights. I'm enjoying the sounds. And I'm enjoying the discoveries that you are seeming to make. But we'll talk later. I have a feeling there's not so much a great will to my presence being here. But we'll talk later. This is the wrong guardian after all. And it vanishes back into the hole.
I just kind of stare at the water for a few seconds before I just walk back.
Okay. Back to Lilac and Elizabeth. Alright, sorry. Actually, Tycho and Hannah have been waiting a bit in there, so we'll go back to those two for just a minute. So, at this point, Reggie is just sort of just nuzzling as best as possible. The other damaged horsey is just looking very nervously at you both. And Reggie at this point tries to scoot it out of the hole, as if out of the cage, to try and lead it out. It slowly comes to, but as it does so, you actually discover... what? Sorry, one minute. Shixona, I appreciate on that one. We'll talk about that one later, just a tad.
Okay. No worries.
No worries. I do appreciate that, but we'll get to that in a minute. All right. As it moves out, the damaged horsey does reveal that there is something hiding inside of its little snoot.
Hey, I see something. I gently take it out, gently, so do not scare it.
Roll a charm check with a disadvantage.
I knew it.
How do I do the disadvantage?
Click charm
Roll it
twice. Click charm twice, and we take the lowest result.
Watch her get 2 criticals.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, she jinxed it!
18. Okay. It starts reluctantly, but as it looks at you, it senses a warmth in you a little bit, and it slowly lets it out of the snoot, and you pull it out. It does take a bit to get out as you find that it has been wedged in there by force.
Oh.
And you pull it out, and it is revealed to be a dragon scale.
Wait a second. Someone shoved the dragon scale up its nose.
Yep.
That had to hurt.
Oh my god.
I think shoving anything in a nose would hurt, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I make a education to know what it is?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a general education check. You know what, Tycho? You can too.
All right.
Oh,
right,
7.
7 for Hannah. Yeah, even though Floof knows what it is, and we all do.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay. 17.
What's up with these ones?
Yeah.
What?
It's like it's a D6.
No.
There's
2
more.
sixes.
Fluttering.
All right. So, Hannah, unbeknownst to you, it just looks like a pretty little blue shell. It looks like a pretty blue scale of some kind. Tycho, you do recognize this as a dragon scale.
That is a dragon scale.
Could have been belong to a dragon type? But which one?
I don't know, but where did you get that?
It's from this guy's little snoot.
It was inside this horsey's mouth?
Well, it was forced in there.
Give it here.
I just gave it to him carefully.
and he starts examining it.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a full-on...
Question.
Yes.
Do I still have the fur from my swimsuit?
Oh, that's actually a good question. Did you...
Because I used it for Arlen's eyes.
Oh,
Eyes?
for Arlen's eyes.
To cover his eyes, for inside the mouth of the deep blue.
Oh, you did! You did use it for that! Oh, that's a good question.
Would it still be in Arlen's possession?
That is a good question. Arlen, what did you do with the fur after Hannah put it over your eyes?
It went poof.
I'm fairly sure if Hannah didn't pick it up, Arlen would have, given that it's part of the outfit he designed.
Okay, so Arlen would probably have it at this point.
Yeah.
In which case, it's probably back where Deep Blue surfaced with all our other stuff.
Fair. I'm actually gonna try to pick up the forgot the name of a Pokemon.
Horsey.
Horsey up, just to make sure it doesn't get any more injured.
Okay, I'll say it's sort of calm a bit, but it's still tense and just shivering in your arms.
Yeah, let's not bother rolling another charm check because we know.
Yeah.
No, don't worry, I've done my checks there. All right. So moving back onwards, Lilac shows the tablet to you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, to you,
Yes.
the tablet you see before you is a turquoise-colored tablet of some kind. But as she shows you it, you find there's nothing written on it at all.
What? Why would he want a blank slate?
Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, I questioned him at one point, but he said it was an essential part of the sea, and if we collected this, we might get somewhere with it. I didn't ask too many questions. I'm just... I don't know anymore.
It's alright. Mind if I take a couple pictures of this?
She looks around at the others and things. Kempla and Arlen, you both still have the microphones, by the way.
Now, are they on?
I will say because of Arlen and Kempla's high rolls, Kempla, you discover yours is on, Arlen's is off.
Okay, well, is there an on-off switch on it?
I don't think so. I think you might just want to smash the thing.
You don't know that.
That's a good idea, honestly.
Break it, don't question it.
Well,
Or
mine looks so there must be a
Feed
switch.
into the water.
Well, Louise dropped hers in the water.
Yeah, Louise just doesn't. We don't worry about hers.
Louise don't give no fuck.
Hey, even if it doesn't break right away, if you drop it in the water, at least anything it catches will be muffled as hell.
So there is no on-off switch.
Not to what you can see. You'd have to. You know what? Roll a technology education to see if you can pinpoint it.
Oh, yes, that's like one of my worst stats. Really.
Arlen, that's the Arlen, the same for you. If you wish to try the same thing, just to see if you can make sure it's off.
It's not
these. Looking for the on-off switch.
It's not my lowest, but it's.
Oh, you were close then.
Oh, it's the same as. Okay.
Okay. Arlen, to you the light is off, so to you it assumes off, so you don't have to look. Kempla, you at least see that the light on your one is blinking red. It's going beep, beep, beep.
But there's no on-off switch.
There is no on-off switch to what you can find.
Okay, well, we're gonna snap it in half at the wire.
Okay, what is your
red wire.
Yeah. Now, Kempla, what is your attack right now. What is your attack strength?
Attack or
Yes.
power?
We're not doing power. I've not thought about that yet. I didn't look into that. What's your attack stat?
11.
11. Okay, easily enough then. Yeah, I just wanted to have some fun to put that in play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do snap it, and as you do, the light goes off.
Okay, and the other end, you said one end was a microphone?
Well, by that you see that the light has gone off, so that's what you assume. But because of that general the technology check, you have no idea if that fully turned off the microphone or not.
Okay, Kemplar is going to assume that it might still be on, and he's going to go out this way for a brief moment to throw it in the water over there.
Oh, the water back in the chasm.
Yeah.
It's hard to catch anything then.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. So Elizabeth.
Okay.
Oh, yes, Alan?
Kemplar, did you find a switch?
Yeah, by the way, at that point you watch as Kemplar rushed out the door.
No, I didn't. I stabbed it nearby.
Okay,
Elizabeth is just going to look at him like he's a deranged motherfucker and go, "Hey, Dad, that's what
drop on her head. What the hell?
It's one way to solve the issue of eavesdroppers. I mean, the other ones are deactivated, I'm assuming. I saw Louis. Did I see Louise drop the hat in the water?
I will say no, but Louise will have come back, and probably you might have been able to put two and two together.
Yeah, Louise probably disposed of the damn thing in the hat, because I don't see no hat in her hands.
Oh, yeah.
And Alan's is off, it looks like, so that's one way to stop eavesdroppers.
Well, the ones in the hats normally uses the transmitters. They normally transmit the signal to make sure they go towards Grayson. So right now, I would say right now, there's just a microphone that has no way to send anything to him. So either way, he won't be able to hear anything, I don't think.
Good. Then I'm sure he won't mind if I take a couple pictures for studying later. And I pull out my my poker gear.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You guys would have it at this point, yeah. Pokey gear, so you're gonna take some pictures?
Let me just make... Yep, I'm gonna take a note of that.
Okay, so...
Take a selfie with Lilac.
Hashtag Team Rocket Savior.
Team Rocket's crashing off again.
Got eaten by Waylord and found my friend. Hashtag best ever.
Okay, Graham.
Pokegram. Okay.
Someone looks at this. What the hell?
It's a turquoise-colored tablet with no inscriptions or markings on it, correct?
Yeah, okay. So to sum up what you have, is, and if you guys want to make a note that she has this, if you wish. In fact, Momoko has the clearest view of this, and Rook does as well. Yeah, Elizabeth basically has a turquoise tablet, which is heavy enough to be held by two hands. And to sum up how big it is about the size of a keyboard of a laptop. It is quite a...
So roughly about a foot and a half in American inches.
Yes, and in case any of you wanted to know the shape, it is a roughly cut square.
Fuck yeah.
I will end anyone who finishes that song.
Excuse me, Detective Rook.
I'll be back, Elizabeth. Yes, Arlen.
Don't hurry up.
Arlen's gonna hold out the microphone. Do you want this for evidence, or should I just go ahead and destroy it?
I will be happy to take that off your hands. We could use that to maybe transcript the signal back to them. That'd be a good idea.
Fair enough. Here you go.
Thank you.
You know, it would have been funny if we'd actually still had the mic going there. Basically just say a big fuck you to whoever's listening and then break it, but hey, that's me.
That'll be me too.
Or say you're next and then break it.
Oh, trust me, I've learned to restrain myself on some colorful language in the past, so...
You have to censor yourself? That's no fun.
Well, I have to be professional.
That sounds like a you problem, mate.
Hey, look, I'm being a look, I'm on the job. I have to do my part. And Lilac just looks and just goes, psst. If your job was any good, you would have been able to take those lumps a bit easier, though.
Oh! I would say.
Yeah, Rook at this point, I will say based on this, he just walks over to the other rock. And as he walks, he goes, Goldie, keep an eye on her.
Go take a breather, sir.
Pussy!
Yeah, Kemplar, at this point you do throw the thing into the water, and you will be on your way back.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So,
anyways,
yeah.
I'm gonna hand the tablet back to Lilac. I got what I want. I suggest you continue on with your mission until further notice.
Yeah, I know it's not exactly the fun part, but it's probably the best I gotta do. Still, are you gonna be okay?
I'll be fine as long as you are. We might not have talked a lot, like person to person, but I can never forget a debt to a friend. Contact me if you need me, alright?
Yeah, it might be better if I do the contacting to you, because if you call at the wrong time, then... But yeah, I get what you mean.
I get it. And make sure it's on an unregistered number, like a payphone or something, if those things still exist.
Do payphones still
Something
exist?
untrackable.
Or maybe a burner phone?
The DM is broken. He'll fix this later. I hate all of you. I hate you all.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Moving on.
I hope you people are happy. You just officially broke the DM.
DM brain damage +2. Let's see, what am I on now? Oh, one more and I get disadvantage.
Oh man.
Anyway.
Yes, thank you. All right. So at this point, Lilac just goes, listen, and he look over to Rook and just goes, it might be better if you guys get out. I don't know how we're gonna get out of this because I get the feeling Rook isn't gonna really let us go easily.
Oh, don't worry about Rook. I have an idea. I slip her a piece of paper with my poker gear number. Untrackable.
You're cutting out.
You're cutting out.
It's alright.
I think she was saying untrackable. Got it?
Okay, I'll do my best.
I feel like there was a bit more in there.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah. Alright, Rook does come back over. He sort of brushes himself off, goes, right. Okay. Have you finished your questioning?
If you don't mind.
If I don't mind what, exactly?
It's best if we don't have any eavesdroppers. So, would you mind following me over to the back corner?
Make a charm check with disadvantage. You're gonna have to roll really fucking good with this. Yeah, I knew that's what you were planning.
Oh my god.
Roll really fucking good. Because you realize he is not. Yeah. Well, he didn't say that bit. Alright, so Elizabeth, roll charm with disadvantage.
Heidi.
Should it be guile or?
Ooh, actually, yeah, you know what? Yeah, make it guile.
Should
Why
it
not?
be, charm.
You know what? Charm if you're trying to be friendly about this, or guile if you're trying to hide this properly. I would say it depends how you want this to go. If you could do charm if you want to try do this. Okay, guile it is. All right.
Oh.
A 10 with a nat 6. Okay.
Oh well.
Let me roll his intuition.
Why'd you roll twice?
Because I said he can roll.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage. So a 4. Yeah, he beats it with just 1. Don't even have to roll the other 2. Well, you got a 4. I have to be there. All right. He looks at you and just goes, Goldie, Goldilocks, will you keep an eye on the prisoner for a moment?
I do.
All right. Come on over here,
Oh,
then.
sir, I believe that you got a little bit roasted earlier. Would you like a burn heel?
As he walks by you, he looks at you and just goes, I liked that mouth of yours earlier. Don't change my opinion on it.
Hey, can't blame me for wanting to be cheeky.
Alright, so he's going to go over here and he's gonna look, just goes, alright then. What exactly did you want to talk to me?
Just genuinely curious about your whole operation. Why go after something like this on your own? Don't you know it's always best to have backup?
Okay, I see what this is. You're wondering why I came here solo instead of anyone else with me, I'm guessing?
I mean, this is Team Rocket we're talking about, mate. You always need to have some form of backup, remember, regardless of, you know, the mission.
Well, you're not wrong. In truth, I actually have my backup waiting on a little part close by. I just have to give them the signal when I basically got the right information, and then they were going to get into this place and sort it out. We just didn't want to swarm it too far, because if we came in with our numbers too quickly, well, I think you get the idea.
You'd risk them attacking you on sight.
Exactly. So I elected to come in myself with Goldilocks, my little partner, and lo and behold, the rest just follows its suit from there.
Gotcha.
I'm only going to tell you this just as the one-off thing, just so you're aware, because you did technically help me with this investigation, so you're bound to know it. But I do have an important question to ask you. And he does lean in close as he does so, and just goes,
If it's about my relation...
Well, I'll admit that was part of it. You said it was a former mentor. So, just a question then. How connected are you to Team Rocket?
How connected? Well, long story short, I didn't like their operation, so I quit. But if you're talking about if I'm still in contact with any of the members, no. It's the first time I've seen them in about a year.
I see. So,
So getting any information of their current whereabouts from me is a no-go.
I see. I'll admit that was what I was going to go for, but I understand. Listen, Elizabeth, right?
Elizabeth, yep.
I get the feeling there's a little bit of you that wants me to clear things up and not really bring in the idea of your personal connection to be carted off. Am I correct?
Perhaps. I just cock an eyebrow at him warily, wondering where this is going.
Well, because you technically helped me out of a situation, and you helped me uncover this, and considering the fact that this is stuff held within a reason of forced beyond their will, I'm willing to give a buy this time for your comrade. But if
interesting,
the deal is this, I will let her go if you tell me everything you know involving Team Rocket, involving your time with them for our investigation. Of course, that does mean that you might be held accountable for being involved within Team Rocket endeavors at some point, but that is essentially the proposition.
So basically,
you want me to play. You have a very intriguing offer, one that I'll admit I'm not very happy about. But if it's to help out an old mentor's brother, you have a deal, officer. What do you want to know?
Well, I would like you to accompany back to Slateport so you can come back to our little small headquarters we have there stationed for this endeavor. We'll get to Slateport, and you can give me all the details there within our police investigation unit. Do that, and you'll be able to then go off on your accord. But you would have to be aware of one thing, though. The fact that you'll be coming forward with this information, there is a bit of a chance that you might be branded as some kind of a criminal. After all, you were involved with them, which means you were an associate. So there could be a possibility that this might come down as a harboring a fugitive. I'm just passing that on as a caution.
Oh, trust me. Oh, trust me. I'm aware that I'm not liked. Not even in my own team. That's why I'm trying to do whatever I can to make up for it.
So do we have a deal?
We have a deal.
Very well. I'll let you come. I'll try to pass on the information that they let go, but just be aware, if it happens like this again, I don't know if I'd be able to do the same thing twice.
I know.
Go.
You're putting an awful lot on the line here. But I really appreciate your help.
Just remember your part when you get
And
back.
I'm sure Lilac will too.
Look, just promise me we'll sort this out when we get to Slateport. And plus, I get the feeling and I heard before that you guys are involved in this challenge thing, so just take your time. It gives me some time to get back to Slateport.
I was about to say, we're part of the Pokemon challenge.
Didn't challenge.
So, I was going to explain myself to them.
That's fair. Tell you what, do your business with the gem, which I get the feeling to keep things in the hush and things with this whole part. And we'll talk when you get to Slateport. When you do, come to our office and ask for Rook. If they and because they're a bit secretive about this whole thing, you will need to know that there is a certain phrase so they know what you're coming out with. When you ask for my name, when you ask to see me, they will ask you, why do you wish to see the Rook? Tell them that the knight is next door.
The knight is next door.
Tell that phrase.
Did you write that down?
Yeah. Yeah, you writing that down? So she basically just nods and goes, yes.
Yep, I'm writing it all down.
Yep. Say that to the receptionist, and we'll lead you to visit me.
Got it.
Okay.
You know, a little bit of this hurts me because she was my former mentor, but I didn't hit the reset button for nothing. I'm starting fresh.
That's fair.
So, this is for the greater good.
Very well. I'll give her a bit of a head start. But just know that what happens after that head start, I won't have any word. And if any of my colleagues catch hold of her or any of this lot, I can't promise any extra part. Just know I'm doing this part. Now go. Do what you want to do. I'm gonna place a call.
Right. And Rook.
Yes.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
He just waves his hand and then he pulls out a small communicator device and he just turns away and just speaks on it.
Until now, I didn't realize.
As he does so, I'm gonna get from behind the rock and go back to Lilac.
Yeah. Elizabeth, as you do, you catch eyes and you see Puppet just floating there behind the rock, just giving a sort of...
Please, you eavesdropping?
I just look at Puppet and I give her a small smile. It'll be okay, mate.
Stop it!
I know Louise doesn't like me anyways, so this is for the best. And I just
Yeah. Kemplar, you do come back in and you see...
continue walking.
Yeah, you see Elizabeth go off, Louise is there, and Puppet floats back over to Louise.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, I realized the error in this whole thing, because some of you guys have been waiting patiently. I'm sorry.
She's had her time in the spotlight. This is pretty much her moment.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
I'll ignore the Jeopardy theme this time.
No.
I know, I'm teasing.
No worries. Okay. Alright, so for the sake of levity and time, I will say that all of you guys are able to fix things up there. Hannah, involving the horsey, what are you doing with the horsey?
I'm trying to make sure that it stays calm, and I might gonna use one of my potions
or use one of Tycho's orange berries to heal it up.
I don't have. He doesn't have his orange berries or his healing
Yes.
items on
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Remember
It's
some.
just regular attire.
Yeah. Some of your items are stuck behind the regular attires that you guys have.
Fair enough.
So
I'm just gonna try to keep it calm.
No worries. In fact, I will say a lenient part of this, Kemplar technically shouldn't have had a Pokeball. When he offered it to the turtle.
I had a couple left over, still.
Alright, I'll let it slide. So I would say the time goes on, the rockets do come through, and they begin to make their way back to the beach area. As Lilac passes by, as you lot do your moment there, Lilac does come up to you, Tycho.
Oh God, what?
Yeah, she comes up to you and goes, "Hey,
Like, what do you want?"
She actually leans into you and whispers into the ear.
Oh,
You do throw a good punch, you know. Just a little heads up. She's a good girl. Keep an eye on her for me, okay?
Upon hearing a genuine compliment, this is what's going on in his head.
What? What? Get off Earthbound. Alright,
Oh Lord.
okay.
I have a question to ask. Did you mean to leave Goldie there?
Oh, Goldilocks. Yeah, I would say Goldie's. I would say Goldie has moved. Yeah, Goldie's gone to Rook's side. Thank you for the note, Momoko.
No problem. I just happened to notice that.
Yeah, and at that last part, Tycho just shrugs like, "Yeah, okay, fine."
And
also he has the dragon scale hidden away in his swimsuit pocket.
Okay, is he actually trying to hide it?
Well,
You could just say tucked away and then call it good.
yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, I will say at that point, Lilac does notice the other horsey, and she smiles a bit, and she just goes, "Well, looks like you found that thing. Keep hold of it. It's probably a good idea that it's away from him." And she looks back, and one of the grunts does sort of rub the floor with his foot a little, and he does look and just goes, "I'm sorry, I'm the one that did that. I'm sorry. I needed to."
Request permission. Requesting permission, if you know what I mean.
Oh. As long as it's either the head or the gut, you have my permission. And the grunt does slowly move forward. He goes, "You, come here." And Lilac does that flirting sort of finger wave, you know, "Come here."
Oh no. Pick up your finger as in get over here.
Yeah.
I get to use it after all!
I got a question.
Oh no. Oh no.
Lieutenant, hey, question.
Yes.
Question. Is my character within seeing this?
Yeah, of course.
She's right there, so of course.
Just want to make sure is all.
No, it's fine. It's a proper one, unless you move from there. So yes, you do see this.
So what Tycho's gonna do, calmly put his hands on the grunt's shoulders, and then shove him into the water.
He's not even gonna fight. He's just gonna.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Appropriate.
I thought there was gonna be punching, so I put that in there.
Yeah. As he cut.
And then, mess with another water type again, and I will punch you. He's being very blunt, and in fact, I'm gonna make an intimidation check.
Well, leave that to me,
if you
thank
don't mind.
Yeah, I'll say go for it. I'll say with the context of this. Yeah, you just have to tell me. You just have to tell me what you're doing.
Sorry, I almost forgot to ask.
Okay. But since all this is going on, by the way, I've realized poor Momoko has been left on the side there. Momoko, what are you doing with all of this, by the way?
Okay, so Momoko's gonna walk up to the beach area where the rest of them are, with Blossom following her.
Okay.
Actually, for the context of this, she's carrying Blossom in her arms.
That's fine. That's fine. Sorry, we figure Lena definitely needs to do something else as well. Sorry about this, Lena.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No problem.
All right. So...
And she's looking at the Team Rocket grunt in front of her.
Okay. Yep. So, just to pass on, the grunt that's in front of you is the one with the hound hour.
Correct me if I have this wrong, but you had a Pokemon in a cage, correct?
Yes.
Okay then.
Oh, I'm gonna get it, aren't I?
She then looks over to Tycho and sees what he's done.
Oh no!
The same thing.
Tycho, would you mind if I did, you know? So she's actually gonna grab him by the shoulder, and instead of pushing him, she's going to throw him.
Okay, he's not gonna resist, but he's just gonna fly in the water like ah!
I have to ask, the Team Rocket grunt that was in front of Momoko, how tall was he? Because if I remember correctly, let me look at Momoko's stats.
Oh yeah, good point.
Give me a sec. This will only take just a sec.
I'll say he's a relative height of about 5'3".
Okay, and Momoko's height is 5'7".
Okay, then I'll say easily fine. As this happens, Lilac just sort of looks over at you, Momoko, and just does this sort of smirk a little bit, goes, my. Nice to see nice to see another bit of feisty on another lady. And I thought I was the only one.
Oh, trust me, honey, you don't know the half of it.
I like you, darling. You're good fun.
So are you.
Oh, Hannah wants to do something, and Siona wants to do something too. Oh no! Oh, this squad's gonna get it worse.
Okay. I wonder what the third grunt's gonna get.
He's just looking like this. Maybe I should. I will say if Hannah and Shizona want to do something, I will allow some fun.
Yeah, actually, I am gonna give the little horsey to Tycho to make sure that it's safe.
Alright, welcome back, Heidi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I walk over to the grunt and use charm to flirt with it a little bit.
Oh no! Okay, thank God.
Just trust me on this one.
All
Can I
right.
use charm?
Yeah, go ahead. How do you charm him?
Who made that noise?
Dan.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
No worries. We'll move Shizona up here as well, because I know Shizona wanted to do something.
Yep.
Yeah.
She wants to do something to grunt number 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Hannah, how do you charm him?
I walk over to him and say, "Are you the one who hurt my Kaneki?"
I think the one that did that's in the water already. I get the feeling I'm not getting out of this.
Momoko's looking over at grunt number 3 and sees like, oh yeah, he's the one who hurt the Kaneki.
Nope. And I actually kick him into the water.
This is Sparta!
Okay.
God damn it! I had a feeling.
Can I use an athletics check?
That's not for you to decide. That's for Chris to decide.
Cause it's
Careful.
cause it's unaware. I'll say it can work. I'm gonna roll to see if he even resist. He's gonna try resist it because he wasn't the one that did that.
Anyways, Hannah, do be careful, just because like us recommending or saying what roles we want to make is not always the way that we go or that we should go about.
I know. I just want to double check.
It's all right. It's all right. Just leave it to me to say what check to make. If you're not too sure on
Okay.
things, just tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you if a check is involved.
All right.
Okay. All right. I will say, Shisona there. Do any type of check or go base. It depends on what you want to do. So, because he actually resisted that, he actually does get kicked, and he sort of goes to the edge. He's just like, hey, I swear I didn't do it.
I actually go up to him closer and just like poked his nose and just like lightly pushed him into the water.
I will say if Shizona wants to do something, because you technically took over Shizona wanting to do something.
Sorry.
Thank you.
It's okay. We'll share the love here.
No worries.
I didn't notice.
That's all good.
Alright, so Knight, is there anything you want to actually do?
Oh, yes. Oh, we didn't fall into the water yet, eh?
No.
Gee, I wonder what she's going to do.
The grunt notices you come up and just goes, hello, I get the feeling
You can get a word out edgewise, eh? That scared of a girl?
No.
Well, this girl's about to kick your ass. How's that? Turn around. Face the water.
Okay. I don't. I need. I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna move you for just a minute while I actually grab the token.
You're good. No worries.
Okay.
Basically, I make a turnaround kind of gesture by twirling my finger.
Oh, okay. So he stands on the edge. Okay.
All right, here we go. You need a bath. Kicks him in the ass into the water.
You need a bath.
I try to go over.
Think of regret off of yourself.
Yeah, I actually go over to Shanique.
Shizona.
Shizona and say, high five.
High five. We did good.
There you go. I did the clap there. All right.
There we go.
So, Lilac actually looks over the four of you and just goes, if I can at least say something about you four. I am sorry for all this being involved. You are aware of what's happened, so I genuinely hope there is really no hard feelings, at least from me. I know it doesn't change anything, but I figured I'd at least say it and try.
I then walk over to Lilac, and I place my hand on her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, your brother was kidnapped by these monsters. You had no choice. If anything, we're going to help you get your brother back, no matter what.
I do appreciate the sentimental part of it. I really do, but it kind of is my own little fight. But I at least want to say I do appreciate if you can help in any way. Just know, and I'm saying, and she sort of looks over all of you. If you see me doing anything, I swear it's because I have to do it to get Joseph back. Please understand.
Hey. Shixona, sorry. Good grief.
No, it's...
I shrug my shoulders. You know, there's two sides to every story, and now we know your side. So maybe we can try and make it look like you're doing your part, but without actually hurting each other in the future if there's encounters. At least until we can get your brother out.
That's a good idea.
Fake it till you make it sometimes.
Yeah, you have a valid point there. Good point.
As long as she doesn't get caught. That's the key thing.
Exactly. We need to make this look as... Exactly. It needs to make this look as real as possible.
Well,
Sounds like we have a tentative plan then.
Well, as this goes on, by the way, underneath the grunts, by the way, as they're still trying to get out, the submarine comes up from underneath them, and they're all on top of the submarine.
Alright, we got out your bath. Alright, get out of the drink.
And they all climb in just very quickly and things. Obviously, one of them is still sort of rubbing his lower area still from the kick, and he looks over at Arlen in the distance, just goes, "Call me."
No, man.
He just goes,
No.
He still remembers the charm that happened on him. He still remembers the charm on him, and he just goes, "Call me," and he dives in.
She sounded just face palms.
I have something for that. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Wait, where is
Oh,
it?
boy.
No?
Oh, here it is.
Oh my god!
Fair enough. Alright, so anyway, Lilac looks over and just goes, "Seriously, I do appreciate it. And I really do thank you for at least looking after my former pupil. Hound is one of my special ones, so please take good care of her."
While those four are talking, Tycho is going to start making his way over in this direction with Reggie while carefully carrying this injured horsey.
Yep, no worries. Now I was hurt like Arlen's from laughing so hard. Alright, okay. There we go. Now I'll move the other horsey. Alright, I'll say he is close by there. Alright, so Lilac just goes, "But thank you. Anyway, I should probably get going. Still, mind if I ask something curious, though? Because it has kind of got me curious for a while."
What is it?
Sure, what is it?
Well, two things. First of all, that scientist fellow, does he have a thing for Elizabeth or something?
Momoko is just standing there with a look on her face like, are you asking, like she's wondering, are you asking if Tycho and Elizabeth are a couple?
She's just looking like, well, just the way that he went up and just belted my face with that. It kind of looked like the sort of knight in armor type of thing, so I'm just curious.
Oh, what the fuck?
Tycho!
My face plants in disbelief.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was perfectly timed!
The worst part about this is this is technically shooting at Heidi and Floof.
Oh, jeez.
You know what? I'll say that
Elizabeth can't hear, so
Tycho's not listening right now because he's kind of wrapped in his own mind.
Yeah,
right
no, that was the idea of it, but yeah, he's sort of saying this to
Yeah.
sort of more you three and just like, that's honestly the first one, but I don't know. He definitely seemed like he was eager to help, if you know what I mean.
I think he was more concerned of the captured Pokemon.
You think so?
That I believe so.
Oh well. Well, I'm still a gesture there. But the other question I have to ask, how exactly did you guys get down here? I mean, from what I know, this area here, normally, like, submersible vehicles are the only things that would get down here. That's how we were able to make it.
I walk over to Lilac.
We went down here with a warlord named Big Blue. We traveled in his mouth to get here.
Why do we tell them that we're okay?
Lilac just sort of blinks a bit and just goes, well, concerning the surprise of this, I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, well, you all just take care of yourself, and, yeah, oh, there is one thing I do want to pass on as a small heads up.
Hmm?
I'm gonna have a look into this whole tablet thing from my end. Tell Elizabeth if I find out anything, I'll make sure I message as soon as I can.
Will do.
Okay. Safe travels, ladies.
You too.
You too. Hope we be
Just-
better and better circumstances.
Heads up.
The
Wow.
submarine headed for insert location here will be departing soon.
From a long distance from here.
Beth6969, thanks for the follow, by the way.
Aw.
We did get a follow in there. Alright, so Lilac does go into the sub.
Finally, she got the link. Yay! I'm happy.
What?
Wait, what's
I
that?
actually know that one.
You know that
I
person?
actually know Beth.
Oh.
I do. She... Hi, Mom.
Wait, that's your mom?
She's my birth mom. Yeah.
Hi!
Hello? Hello there. Well, she now knows we are aware. Anyway, so with that, the sub does slowly go back down into the water, and you are left to your own devices.
We better get back to Deep Blue.
Question.
Yes.
Can I look for fossils?
And yeah, I was gonna ask, can I look for stones down here?
You know,
This is the reason why I'm asking.
Wait. If this place is a fossil designated area, which Chris will
I
Right, page
did.
216.
Yeah, okay. You can identify fossils with a check. Okay, you'd have to... Basically, if you get a fossil, you can use that check to discern what Pokemon it is.
Oh,
That's what that means.
Yes,
Oh, my bad.
yes. So basically, if somebody offers you a fossil that says, I don't know what this is, you can look at it with that skill, and if you get the check,
Alright.
you're good to go.
Damn,
Alright.
so close but so far.
Yeah, sorry, Thean.
Okay.
No
Figured I'd
worries.
ask anyway. Can I still look for fossils?
If you guys want, I will say if you guys want to do something, I will say you probably have a little moment before something happens. So, Kemplar, I will say if anybody wants to search this place for anything, you may make a perception check if you wish.
Well,
um,
maybe not that, but I am going to use Princess.
Oh, flip! No, I forgot about this!
Wait,
Pick up
does
ability.
Princess have a special thing?
Pick up!
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna see what Kaneki has.
Yeah.
This is technically a new day. Did I already use Zigzagoon for this?
No,
wait,
you did.
Wait, no.
No, you did not.
It's probably not a new day.
Oh, well, yeah, technically this is like the same day. This is like the biggest day we've ever fucking had.
Yes.
Longest day ever. Went 2 weeks.
Okay,
That as well.
Well,
Oh, Kaneki
uh,
has tracker.
That works for sense, not so much finding items.
Fair note. Sorry, I just want to make sure.
No worries.
I'll pull up the pickup table for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what's
You're
an
welcome.
8?
And Momoko's gonna go over to Arlen to see how he's doing.
Fair
How the
enough.
hell did a berry get down here?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Oh, carrying blossom.
I'm just gonna take a safe guess at probably either a Pokemon spit it out off from the water, or it was dropped by God knows where. Arcus knows where.
You know
Or,
what?
or it could have been from one of the Team Rocket grunts. You never know.
Despite the first king? Alright.
Permission to use pickup with Zigzagoon.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Roll the d20.
thank you. I'm gonna get them out first.
Roll the d20 for me, please, Stan. Nothing.
Go pee on a rock.
All right, Princess there. Okay, I will say, Princess, you find an oranberry that doesn't. That doesn't look too good.
Oh,
Ew.
I guess it still counts as an orange berry.
Yes,
put
it
in
does.
as-
Yeah, so I will tell you it right now, because the fact of where this is, I know berry's a bit there. This oranberry is a half-strength oranberry. So in short, put it down as an oranberry, but make a note that one of them is a half one, so it will recover half the hit points as usual.
Round it up or round it down, because 5 normally.
Oh, we'll sort that out afterwards.
Okay.
We'll,
All right.
we'll heal half, correct?
Yeah, we'll sort that out. We'll sort that out as we go. Anyway, Rook at this point is going to go and goes, right. Well, we should probably go and get going. I kind of need to go do my little plan, so I need to use Goldie to go back to my spot. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna search for evolution stones.
You're sticking around here?
We have a
only
little
for a
bit
little
before
while.
we call Deep Blue.
Well, fair enough. Just be careful on your way out. I need to go report back on stuff.
All
I
right,
rolled a
you be careful too. I hope we see you again.
Well, concerning you lot have helped me with my investigation. Just know that I'll be in Slateport for a couple of days, so if you ever make it to Slateport, I'll be around for a few days.
I'll keep that in mind, Rook. It's been nice getting to know you and fight with you. You too, Goldilocks.
Azoo!
Just sort of waves his hand in the air.
Where's the 3 bears?
Teddy, Ursa, Ring, and Stoffel.
They're with the bishop, the knight, and one of the pawns, respectively.
I will end you. Thank you for following the joke.
So I rolled that with 2 nat 6s.
Oh, you have a question, Hannah?
Yeah, it's actually for Rook.
Go on.
It's for a personal level.
Rook,
Yes.
if you head back to Slateport, can you tell my father I'm on my way home?
I could probably be able to. Who's your father?
Brian. Brian Rose.
Brian Rose. Okay. Got it. I'll see what I can pass on, and hopefully he doesn't get to the wrong conclusion if I show up.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. Well then, we'll take care, everybody, and Team Unity, I wish you the best of luck.
You too.
Alright, and he makes his way to the cave entrance, and I'm just doing this to avoid anything there, and he goes out. Louise has gone out as well. I will say Rook does go by you at this point, Louise, and just goes, take care of yourself, alright?
I just nod to him in response.
Chris.
Yes.
I give a small 2-fingered salute.
So I rolled my perception check.
Alright, oh, sorry, you did.
Same with me.
Okay, so we have a 16 and a 6. Okay, for Hannah, nothing of note with that 6.
Ugh.
Kemplar rolled a 13. I'm guessing that was you to try look for something, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
13, you find nothing of note.
Okay.
Floof, you got a 16, right?
Yeah.
You do find something, actually.
He was just absent-mindedly looking around the cave while on his way.
No worries. Tycho, I want you to roll me a D8 for me, please.
Alright, let's see. D8. Boop. A 5.
A 5. Let me check my notes. Oh, thank God. Okay. Shiona. Okay, go ahead, Shiona. I will allow you to do it. Roll a perception check. Oh shit! Ooh, that's just enough to look for something.
I missed it by 2!
Yes, 15 was the number. Sorry.
Don't apologize.
It's the
Fucking
rolls.
rolls,
I'm
why
sorry.
not?
All right, we'll get to
Lady
the.
Luck decided she hated me.
All right, Shizona, roll a d8 for me as well, please.
Oh god, where was that at?
Yeah, just type just do you can click the dice thing on the left side of the bar, or you can type /roll space 1d8, whichever you prefer.
You said /space roll 1d8.
The slash with the question mark button, roll ROLL space 1d8. Perfect.
For
Alright.
future reference, if you don't want to type in roll /R also.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Works too. All right. So a 5 and a 7. Okay. Shizona, you were specifically looking for a stone. With that 7, you do find an evolution stone.
Awesome.
You find a thunderstone.
Ah! Well, this will be handy for something later.
All right, Tycho. With that 5,
Specifically looking for a fossil.
you're specifically looking for a fossil. Okay. With that 5, you don't find a Pokemon fossil, I'm afraid.
Oh.
The short version is if you've got 15 or more, I will allow you to search for what you're looking for, and then depending on what you were looking for, it was based on the D8 roll.
Ah.
So yeah, it was
So
2
I
rolls,
don't
I'm
find
afraid.
anything.
Sorry, Hannah, no luck from you, I'm afraid.
Fair enough.
It's 1 check for each one. Because ironically...
Actually, I was going to say, one second. Am I allowed to do the, let me help you with that?
Ooh!
It's not. Wait.
If you're
Well,
if so, you want to help Hannah with that, is what you're saying?
Well, I was going to say make you a bit cheered up. How's that? Because I know your check failed. So.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, is your perception the level needed for it, though?
If I remember right, I'll pull up my own. Let me help you
Yeah.
with that.
be novice.
Yeah. What level is novice again? Is that 2d6 or 3d6?
I'm novice.
3d6. 3d6. So your perception is 3d6.
Yep.
Okay. So you're helping who with that?
You.
Me.
Yep.
Thean,
Go ahead.
okay. Thean, roll again, and then how many d6s do you have for perception, Shizona?
3d6.
Okay, so
Alright.
so a perception roll plus 3.
I did add the modifier to the roll. You don't have to add it yourself. 19.
19. Okay. All right. So that's a successful.
It's still-
That's a good search there. So your search is going ahead. All right. What are you looking for?
Kepler's gonna say he's looking for fossils, considering he's underground right now.
Okay. Roll a d.
Um,
Yes, Hannah.
Did she said it was meant for a reroll for me? I just want to make sure. If not, I understand.
Oh.
So when Shigzona was helping out, was she helping out Templar the guy or Hannah the girl?
Good question. Yeah. So who was it? Who was it? Knight.
I had said Kemplar, sorry.
That's fair enough.
I'm sorry, Hannah.
It's fine. It happens. All right.
Next time.
All right, Thean, roll a d8 for me, please. So you know that getting a 5 is not ideal.
Fingers crossed. I got one above it.
You got a 6. Oh, that's a miss as well.
Why?
Oh well, I tried.
God damn it.
I'll tell you when we finish up what you needed. I'll tell you what you needed.
I've got a pretty good idea on what I needed.
All
but
right.
Yeah.
Lucky number 7?
It was a 2 or a 3.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
Yeah,
not what I thought it was.
No, it was the other way around. Although if you did get an 8, you were gonna spring a random Geodude.
Oh.
That would have worked too. That would have worked too.
Just kick the shit out of it. Then break your foot promptly.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll leave the cave then.
Well, you have your options because I will say at this point, by the way, that from behind you hear the sound of water beginning to flow. And from behind, I didn't get a map of this part, but the water has extended to the end of the beach area.
Water's rising! Get to high ground!
Alright,
Is it a
so
high tide?
if you guys want, I will allow you guys to make a survival/nature to see if you could discern if this is high tide.
There's no nature check.
Okay.
No, only survival.
Yeah.
Is there...
So-
Okay, general education then.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
survival,
Yeah.
survival. Yeah, survival. So, you know what? Make
Yeah,
it
yeah.
survival.
What? What's with me having a bad roll now?
Oh, pfft.
Well,
What the fuck?
let's see if I,
Alright.
Okay, cool.
9, 11. Okay. I will say, you know what? You'll be able to discern this because you got Tycho. I just wanted you to roll. Yeah, Tycho, you get this. Tycho, you do get the sign of this. You can tell that high tide is kicking in.
It's high tide. We must hurry.
We better get our
shit.
Pokemon back
We
into
gotta
the
move.
balls quickly.
So Hannah states the ball thing there. Also, by the way, in the other room, by the way, as
Psycho
as
rushes
Rook,
out.
yeah. Oh, we'll get to that in a minute. All right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click there.
No worries. I take it you're all heading out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go back to cave number 1, as I call it. So, you guys are all coming out of the entrance there. Rook, yeah, so I will say at this point, Louise, whereabouts would you be in this scenario?
Okay, am I unmuted? Okay, I'm unmuted.
Yes, you are unmuted.
Okay, I think she'd be like right at the bottom of these stairs by now.
Yeah, Rook would have gone on ahead, and he would have gone out via this way with his Pokemon using Dive. So he's already made his
alright.
way that direction. At this point, by the way, the water, Louise, in your perspective, has gone up to has gone up to your knees.
Troubling.
Yeah, so now all of you actually make your way there, and you guys now see Louise just standing in the water with her knees up, with her knees up to water.
We better hurry.
All right. For those who have a hard time swimming, grab the rope. The rope is not submerged, is it?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will
Grabbing
say
the rope.
because of based off the height, in about maybe another minute, the rope on the end where the rock is will be covered.
Okay, I'm trying to remember how to put Pokemon token away.
All right, you can just highlight
Other.
you can highlight the token and just press delete.
Okay.
The other,
Running puppet.
you're gonna need the other Reggie.
He's up.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
I'll say you've got the other horsey in your hand. I won't get the
Yeah.
token out.
He's carrying it, yeah.
All right, so who's using the rope?
Me.
Me.
Okay, all those making a rope, make an Yeah. Okay. Grabbing the rope. If you're using the rope at this point, roll an athletics check for me, please. Those who are using the rope.
Not me.
Not me.
You do feel a little bit of. You do feel a tiny bit of weightlessness in the water.
Yeah. Oh, no, there. This is about normal. Okay, so at this point, Oshawott has come out. So Kepler, as you see. Yeah, so Kepler, as you see she's going to rush by you, you see all of a sudden, call back Riolo, and an Oshawott just comes out.
Kemplar is making a mental note to use the Pokedex later.
Okay, you know what? At least it's not right now.
Yeah, true. Wait, guys, look at the rolls from all three of them, and notice that they're all sixes, but they all have a fucking different thing to them.
That's great.
Satan.
You know, you could say those rolls are wonderfully devilish.
Oh.
They're sinfully good.
Does this mean we're in trouble?
I will say.
For curse, how's that?
I will say because of it, you do stumble a little with your hands because the water is coming a bit higher, so obviously it's causing you to sort of splash in the face and disturb a little bit. But I will say with what's going on, it just takes it a little harder to make it your way.
Making my way downtown. with
I
my
fucking
bitch.
knew it.
You know,
I'll stop.
man.
I'll stop.
Yeah,
Don't
All
keep
right.
that train going, please.
swimming with a great sense of urgency.
Yep. So, all right.
I've-
So as this,
I've-
yes,
I think Chris hid our tokens last time we.
yes, your tokens are hidden. You don't have to, so you can get rid of your tokens, and I'll bring those tokens out.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
just get rid of your tokens, guys, and I'll handle that. If you've got your token already out, don't worry. Okay. All right. Let me get my GM layer because the GM layer is one of my favorite things. There we go.
We do
Oh, wait.
need Chikzona back because Chikzona was not the one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Shizona, you're there as well. Sorry.
He's all good.
Oh, Kepler. Oh, he's right here. Okay.
Yep. No worries there.
Did I need to get her out, or you got it?
Yeah, you can get her out if you want. It gives you practice
We're
for
good.
doing that. All right, let me get that stuff out the way. I realized I didn't have the tensest music that I thought. Damn it. That's why this music is still playing.
Q
Also,
will be
I noticed Templar's look as I pass with Oshawott, and I'm like, well, here we go.
You don't even know what to get. This is their first time seeing Kepler's look like that. You have no idea what you're in for.
Yeah, that's true. Momoko, are you still using the rope, by the way?
You know,
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. All right. So those of you who land on there, right now the water has now caught up to near your waistline at this point.
oh gosh. Oh great.
We
And
have to
he's
splash
going to-
this. We have to splash this summon Big Blue. He told us that, remember?
And that's why he swapped Reggie out for his Magikarp.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad someone remembered. By the way.
You're welcome.
Yeah, well played, Hannah.
Mind if I roll? Is it okay if I roll for Splash?
You know what? Sure. Let's have some fun. Be
I look
the,
over the Magikarp in slight disbelief.
be the natural
Oh, man, this is-
20. Be the natural 20.
Please.
Please.
I will die on the instant.
Oh.
Did you make it private?
He did. He rolled a 16.
Oh, that's. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's Splash's
Did I
accuracy
make it
check?
private?
His AC is 0.
Oh.
Yeah.
He made a private dude.
Her. The Magikarp is a she.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's made it. It's hidden on there. Oh, okay. Oh, Splash actually has a use in this one. The user may make a single jump, adding +1 to the long or high jump, and gains +2 evasion.
Wow.
Splash has a use now.
Splash
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
worthless?
anymore. Or
No.
it's not
Oh.
useless now.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't do damage at all, but basically, it's his way to basically dodge out the way and get the fuck out of there. Thank you.
I need you to do something for us.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Make the biggest splashes that you can.
Gurp.
We're calling for a ride.
Gurp. 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 All right. Dodging them. So as this happens, Magikarp begins to splash its tails and splash its fins, and it just goes Gurp.
What?
It's like Gurp. It's trying, and as this happens,
And back to him.
no. Deep Blue misses out the water and just goes, "Oh, you summer. Oh, I see. I forgot you humans don't breathe. Quick, everyone get in!" And it does open its mouth wide as if ready to go, so...
I just swim in quickly.
Goes in.
Well, at least this isn't against my will this time.
Alright, Kemplar, Momoko, you boys go.
Kemplar's making sure that Momoko gets in first.
Wow, what a gentleman.
Wow, what a gentleman.
Yes?
Tycho is hesitating because it's an uncomfortable thing. and then his Magikarp will slap him a few times with her tail.
Go ahead. I'll allow that. I'll allow that. You know what? I'll say because of the strength of the splash, smacks you straight in. Okay.
Joshua sees this and
Oh.
starts laughing.
All right. Heidi, I'm guessing you're going for the rope.
Yeah, I was actually on the other side of the chasm, trying to hold the rope steady, as well as once everybody was across, undo the knot before going myself, so I could keep the rope.
I mean, you know what? Sure.
That's why I was quiet. That's why I was quiet the entire time.
You know what? Concerning what's happened with this session, I will happily allow that.
All right, cool.
Okay, so Kemplar's
Once
gonna make.
I'm sure everybody's across, then I'll hop into the mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
Arlen, what are you doing?
I'm grabbing my backpack and legging it as fast as my ribs will allow me.
All right, so he's going straight in. All right, Kemplar. So Kemplar lets Momoko go in first. Kemplar, are you waiting for Elizabeth then?
Yeah. Oh, is Momoko already on?
Yeah.
Because she's still up there for me.
Oh, I'll move you guys down for the sake of this. So yeah, I was say yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
No worries. We get yeah. Alright.
Hey, here. Momoko can go in. Yeah, Kemplar's pretty much going to be the last one on.
No.
Just trying to make sure Arlen's already on, right?
Yeah, Arlen's in. All right. At this point, the water has gotten a bit higher, so Elizabeth and Kemplar, I would like you both to make an athletics check to see if the water doesn't push you back.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you guys have to make an athletics check to see if you can push against the water.
Hey, there you go.
Yay!
Yay!
All right. Yeah, I'll say with those rolls, it is a little struggle for Elizabeth because she's still technically trying to put a rope with her. But I would say Kemplar is
I'm trying to roll it up.
Yeah, you're trying to do that.
Hurriedly.
So Kemplar just basically just grabs the rope and just goes, "No, come on!" Just brings you with the rope.
Come on, let's go!
Just drags her while she's still holding it. It just drags her while she's still struggling to hold the rope and wrap it up.
Alright.
All right.
Now
guys
that
are bye.
everybody's on board, Kemplar gets on.
Okay.
I'll be back in a bit.
Kemplar with me.
All right. Try to be quick, Lena. Okay. All right. So, Deep Blue does close its mouth for you guys, and then dives back into the water as it does so. And lo and behold, you have successfully got out of the underwater cavern by the fucking skin of your teeth. Not gonna lie.
Yay!
No other way to do it.
Yeah.
Now to do the thing.
Now to do the thing.
Here we go again.
Wait,
on our own.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's that-
forgot.
It's that time.
Yeah, I
It's
forgot.
that time of the session again.
Oh no.
What the fuck is the insect say?
Yeah, so, by the way, as this happens, as Kemplar gets in, he instantly pulls it. Oshawott, Shiona, I just realized Shiona is the only one who's not there. Oh, wait, she went too far again.
God damn it.
Yeah, she went too far again. She jumped too far again.
Oh, she went too far and went down the hole.
And then she sings.
You see, my friends. This is my friend. Her name is Shiona, and Shiona, she followed the group into the underwater cave of the underwater guardian. But then when she came in, she went into the mouth with all the others. But she tripped on the mouth, and then she fell down the back and sank. I
Are you
bet.
Yeah,
trying
you don't send me that far back.
Okay.
I
Okay,
missed.
I'm going to say. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now.
Don't.
Dead?
Again.
Unless Flip wants to play the clip. Unless Flip
No.
wants to play it for me.
I know.
Oh,
Revive.
yeah. Hang on. I got it.
Let me get the perfect
Thank
thing.
you.
Thank you. All right. So, okay. So, as this point on, Deep Blue basically gets you guys inside, and as he continues to swim along, he basically just goes, "I'm glad to see that you are all right. What happened?"
We found out the cause of the problem.
You managed to find out? What was it?
Yes.
It was Team Rocket. We found them in the caves in the underwater chasm. They were They were capturing Pokemon.
They were what? They were kidnapping some of the underwater children?
Yes, one of them was a horsey.
And it was badly injured too.
Would that...
There's a dragon scale wedged into its mouth.
Oh my. What disgusting.
They're free now.
Yeah. Yeah, she's right. They're free now and they're safe.
I have the horsey with me.
We brought the horsey back with us to give us some treatment.
We'll try to take it to the Pokemon Center and probably will release it back to the waters.
That's good. You all have done me a great service, but I do have a question I must ask of you all.
Yes?
Yes?
Tell me, the humans you called Team Rocket, were they there to just steal Pokemon?
No. Kepler speaking up. They were following direct orders due to them all being blackmailed. The real mastermind behind it all is somewhere else. We have no idea where.
So it appears even within the land of evil, there is still somebody who chooses to be the bigger evil. Still, I can't thank you all enough for what you have done to escort them out of that cavern. I'm just glad to know that at least they didn't get a hold of the true treasure of the Sanctum.
The what?
The true Sanctum? What's that?
The true treasure of the Sanctum.
You see, deep within the sanctums of each of the Pokemon that are chosen to be the next legendaries, there is a special monument that is within there, and within them is a special tablet. This tablet is used to deliver that essence between the former legendary and its next inhabitant.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Lilac mentioned about the tablet, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Lilac.
She did.
Who is this Lilac you speak of? Would this be another one that I failed to notice?
Ashley.
Lilac was a member of Team Rocket. She told us about a tablet of such, and when going back to research it.
And her situation is complicated, to say the least.
I decided to pipe up then and say it was very much a, for lack of better wording, fitting situation, but tablet, it was like a turquoise one. I didn't see any marks, nothing.
Oh, wait. You mean to tell me they took it?
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is not good.
You have...
Nobody bothered to take the tablet.
And Momoko is standing there with the oh crap look on her face, like, oh god, we screwed up. In a way.
You do understand what you have just done by letting that go, right? You have essentially given those humans the power to give Kyogre's blessing to whichever they deem fit. There's no telling what that's going to do now. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
No! Are you fucking kidding?
Come on!
Wait, no, we can't end it.
Oh, the Theodex.
Nah. We're completely fucked. We're completely fucked.
Thank you.
We're completely fucked.
There you go.
We're completely fucked.
First of all, the sea otter Pokemon. This Pokemon from the Unova region uses the shell on its belly as a weapon to cut down its nose.
Was that a proper one?
Okay.
Yeah. It's half of the Legends Arceus Pokedex entry.
Ah, fair enough. Oh boy!
Looks like we screwed up.
Oh, you have
Royally so.
You have no idea how much fun this is going to be later.
Oh no!
This is just Rebecca that failed his plans last time, that's why.
I love D&D.
I may have made a critical error.
Oh,
I think we all did.
To be fair, Kemplar didn't see the damn thing.
Yeah,
when I brought it up, he was out of the room.
Yeah,
exactly. I'm safe from criticism here. You guys are in fault.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold your horses. Momoko didn't notice the tablet either because she came over to for reassurance that we would get Lilac, her brother, back. She didn't see the tablet out then.
No, that's true, but to be honest, with the respecting wording, Momoko was close to the conversation. She was standing close by when the tablet first came out.
And even then, you were the one who described the tablet.
Yes.
Yeah. Papa was in the vicinity too, so Louise was able to see because of shared senses.
Yep.
So Kemplar technically was the only one innocent here.
Kemplar and Arlen.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, Arlen was still tending to his
well,
shuffling through them.
Actually, I heard what was being said. I just didn't see it. So, yeah.
Fair enough. You heard about it from Lilac when we pushed the grunts into the water.
And just like that, Kemplar has diplomatic immunity.
Diplomatic community.
Anyway. In that sense.
Well, in any case, let's see where this is going to go now. So, with Lilac now on the run, carrying the very essence of Kyogre's blessing in their possession, the big question is, will Team Rocket be able to figure out what this is? Will Deep Blue be able to figure out how to sort this out? And what is going to happen involving the deal and also the situation now that this has turned to another essence of interesting development? Well, you'll have to tune in next time to see how this will go. But until then, everybody, welcome to D&D to those who've never played before. The consequences if something goes wrong. But we'll see what happens. But until then, everybody, it's goodbye from Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers, telling you all that your perceptions rolled low. I think it's time for us to go. So, it's goodbye from our players, from Aeon.
Bye.
From Dell.
Boy, everybody.
From Heidi.
Bye.
From Hannah.
Bye.
From Floof.
Monkey.
Wait, he's not here.
Meow.
Goodbye from Lena.
Sayonara, peoples.
From Knight.
Bye, guys.
And, because I got the feeling he's waiting, from Theon.
He's
On
crying.
one hand, I should be upset with you for ending on a cliffhanger, but on the other hand, I appreciate that you at least waited one session before doing another one of those cliffhanger endings, so I'm gonna let it slide.
You're welcome.
This time?
I'm not
This time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you all when I say this live here on the stream, so please excuse me by this sentence, but I was waiting to... I'll be honest, you guys created the cliffhanger. I did nothing of the sort.
That's true. That's true.
It's our fault.
To be fair, I like to do that sort of thing to my own players.
To be honest, I was kind of wondering. I thought we were going to keep it. Never mind, I had to change my own notes.
There's so much fun of being a DM. Ain't that right, everybody?
I don't know if you're going to get confetti popped over you as more as you would get bugs.
All right.
Anyway,
ladies and gentlemen, this is Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers, signing off on Let's Roll Live Perception Check. Stay charged. Catch you all later. And of course, everyone, remember to roll high, or else it could be goodbye. Catch you all later, everyone.
We're completely
Bye.
fucked.